Hey guys, welcome to the Adventures of KangaKoo, where we talk about stuff and such. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am actually filming this in the early morning before I go to school, so if I seem rushed, I'm sorry, but I'm always paranoid that I'm going to be late for the bus. No matter what. It could be like 30 minutes away, and I'd still be like, nah. But, yeah, so here we go on with the video that I had to film like 3 times, but here we go. This is my video for the channels on YouTube that I think you should most definitely subscribe to. And there's 20 of them. I made a list of 20 of my most watched subscriptions, and here they are. And if you don't subscribe to them, then you fail. F. Okay, number 1. I put them into categories. There's 5 different categories. There's vloggers, gaming, informational, LGBT-based, and fun/random. Okay? Alright, so vloggers. The 3 vloggers that you should definitely subscribe to: Shep689, Gay God, and Bree and Chrissy. I know they're all gay, but bear with me. But they're really cool. They're really cool people. They make me laugh, like, every day, because most of them make vlogs every day, and they're just genuine and honest about everything, and they're great. They're crazy, but I love it. Okay, on to the gaming section. I don't have that many in here, but bear with me. Number 4 is PewDiePie, and he is, if you're not subscribed to him yet, then do subscribe. He is the most subscribed to channel on YouTube. You'd say, like, what? He's a gamer. How is that possible? When you watch him, you can always connect with him. Like, you feel his pain, bro. Like, whenever you see him just, like, reacting to these games, you're just like, I feel the same way. Yeah. And the other gamer that you should definitely subscribe to is Vanos Gaming, and that is number 5. Vanos Gaming I like so much because most of his videos are collabs with his friends on GTA 5, Gary's Mod, and other things like Call of Duty and stuff like that. And essentially he's just hilarious when he's with his friends, and I personally, I just think it's the funniest thing in the entire universe, so I die. Number 6 on my list, moving on to the more informational channels that I'm subscribed to, is Good Mythical Morning or Rhett and Link. I put them informational because a lot of the times when I watch their shows in the morning, which they have a morning show on the weekdays, most of the times when I watch them, I learn something. It might be a weird thing to learn, but I learned something. Channel number 7 that you should subscribe to is the Unsolicited Project. I put them in this part because I thought that the things they do are funny, but also kind of informational. So, yeah, a lot of them, essentially the ones I'm subscribed to, I just like when they make me laugh, and it's great. I love laughing. Number 8 on the channel list is Rob Dyke. Rob Dyke is also a fan of Matthew Santoro, and Matthew Santoro is also a fan of Rob Dyke. They're best friends, and they both make kind of lists somewhat of informational stuff. Rob Dyke does a show, Why Would You Put That on the Internet? And I watched it because I had refused to watch it for so long. I don't know why, but I watched it yesterday and I ended up watching like 30 of them. I got addicted, but it's really great. You should go watch it. And he has another show called Seriously Strange, which he picks a certain subject, and he basically finds stories incorporated in history that have to do with that subject. And it's really informational, and I love it, like, a lot. Even though some of them are really creepy, but it's still essentially very, very informational, and I love to learn about stuff like that. It's great. Moving on to Matthew Santoro, he makes more just organized lists of a certain subject, like 40 things you didn't know about the U.S. U.S. money. there you go. That's an example of one of his videos. Moving on to number 10 on my list is Hey There 005. This is where a girl named Ashley, who is the creator of the channel, she talks about things you wouldn't normally think about. And I think that that's really cool. Like, you wouldn't think about it until you watch that video and you realize, hey, I feel the same way, but I've never really thought about it that in depth. And it's really detailed, and I just love it. And she's just hilarious, so there's another plus side to it. Alright, moving on to the more LGBT-based part. Now, I know the other ones before could have possibly be considered LGBT-based, but I thought that these were more LGBT-based and some were more interested in something else. So, ow! I just hit my hand on the... Okay, number 11 on my list is Soundly Awake. This is a guy named Nick, and he does random videos. And he has different characters, which I think is even more hilarious. But Taylor, personally, she just doesn't like people with characters unless it's Shane Dawson. It was kind of hard for her to get into, but she's like, I love Soundly Awake. But yeah, he's just hilarious in general, and he's just kind of straightforward about things, and then he's like awkward at the same time. So it's really just awesome. Number 12 is Tyler Oakley. Now, let me say it again. Tyler Oakley. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys think that that name by itself just screams fabulous? And then you see a picture of him and you're like, that hair though. Google him. Go do an image search of Tyler Oakley and tell me he does not look fabulous. But he is really awesome, and he does Q&As, and he's like actually really popular. He's been a show host of so many things, and he's just met a lot of famous people like on the red carpet, and some of his vlogs take you through that. Him walking through the red carpet and talking to people, or going to really cool things like the VMAs and stuff like that, which just blew my mind away. Number 13 on the list is Miles J Productions. Miles is very funny, okay? He's very funny. I also like his channel because it shows another part of the LGBT community that is not commonly seen. Well, it is, but it's not commonly talked about and put right in front of you for them to see, like, hey, this is normal. Wake up. But yeah, it's really great. Number... I really should have numbered this. 14, Lesbian Talk. They do multiple types of videos. The last video that they put up was a vlogging video where they went to the No Hate production in New York, and they got their pictures taken. Sorry. They got their pictures taken, and the No Hate campaign, they put like tape over your mouth and put No Hate, and you like pose like with a white shirt, and it's the thing. But yeah. Number 15 that you should most definitely subscribe to is Heartbeat. Heartbeat, her name is Heart, and she makes beats. That's why her name is Heartbeat, but I thought it was really cool because heartbeat, okay? Heartbeat. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But she does a lot of funny videos. She also does characters, but not as much. She does more like subject-based videos, like on certain situations, and it's really funny. It's great, and it makes me laugh so much. Number 16 is Ariel Scarcella. Ariel does Girlfriends TV, Project Toasty, and Ariel Scarcella, which is her main channel. But Project Toasty is where there's a collection of ideas, and they just come together to make this beautiful piece of art, and it's so awesome, because I participated in it a couple of times, and I just thought it was really cool. The stuff she comes up with is just so amazing. But yeah, if you want to go check that out, I'm going to put everything in the description below. Okay, now moving on to the fun/random section. Number 17 is Captain Destes. He mostly does Q&As, and his channel is linked to his friend's channel, Nate. And then there's Des and Nate, there's Captain Destes, and there's a whole cluster of them. But yeah, he's really random. That's why he's in this section. But he makes me laugh so much. It's just so, everything he says is freaking hilarious. Yeah. Number 18 is Doka Ryan. Doka Ryan does a lot of challenge videos, and he just recently did the Pig's Blood challenge because he reached, what was it? There's a certain milestone that he just reached, and I feel bad for not remembering it, but yeah, he just reached that, and you get to see him drink pig's blood. I know that sounds gross, and it is, but it's actually pretty entertaining to watch his reaction. Okay? Okay. Number 19 is Mikey Bolts. Mikey Bolts does impressions. He does funny videos in general of him talking. He does theme-based videos. It's just hilarious. Okay? Okay. He does like covers of songs, but using Family Guy voices and other voices he can do. So it's really great. In my opinion, his best voice he does is Stewie. And I wish I could do Stewie because that's just, okay, that's not bad. Because that's like bad. Like really bad. No, you cannot do Stewie. But his best one to me is Stewie. And that's just my opinion now. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. But anyway, now finally on to the last one, but certainly not least, and probably like one of the most funniest, yeah, that's correct grammar. One of the most funny channels that I'm subscribed to is Wasabi Productions. They do so many types of videos, it's crazy. They do challenges, but that's the main thing. They do different characters, they sing in different characters, they just make funny videos in general, and it's great, okay? Okay. Alright guys, that's it for my 20 subscriptions. Like I said, I will leave them in the description below, and yeah, hopefully you can find their other channels with that, because they have really good channels. I know that sounded like weird or something. But yeah, I will leave it in the description below. And that's all I have for you guys today. I love you so much. Click the like button, comment, and please subscribe. It helps me. It helps my self-esteem. Wouldn't that help anybody's self-esteem to know that anybody's like following you? That's a different video, Kayla. Okay, guys. Byes. You really can't talk today. Okay, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with whatever video I make. So, yeah. Bye. Woo!